Hi, this is Vicki with My Paper Connection. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and today I'm going to make a really pretty card for you. I'm going to make the card using the dies from the Prized Peony, but I'm going to use Happy Birthday because I'm always in need of birthday cards, and from Here's a Card. So, and guess what? I'm gonna demonstrate my new Stampin' Cut and die machine for you. Well, by the time you see this video, it's not really new, but it's still new to me, sorta. So I'm gonna show you how I use it. All right. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so here is my new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. It is a beauty. Let me tell you, it is a beauty, and it's pretty. It's compact, and so basically you just unfold it like this. And what I'm going to do, it comes with all of these different plates, and they're numbered. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is to emboss my background. So I'm going to put my paper, which is Whisper White, inside of my Tasteful Textiles embossing folder. And I'm just going to place it like this, and then you're going to use the number 4 platform, and then you're just going to crank it right through. Look at that, how pretty. The next thing we're going to do is to cut our flowers out. So you're going to put your number 1 platform. I've got the number 2 platform, and then your clear platforms are, you have 2 of the clear platforms, and they're number 3. So I'm putting my paper down on top of one of the clear platforms, and then I'm putting my dies down. And then I'll just put this on top, and then I'll run it through. I've got everything else cut out, but I wanted to show you how you go about cutting out this and kind of giving it a ribbon look. So this die comes with the Prized Peony set, and what you're going to do is just lay it right there across the bottom, making sure that your scallops are wherever you want your edge to be. I'm just going to tape that on with some washi tape so that it doesn't move. And then you just run it through. Now it's going to be a little harder to get through because it's a straight line across, and so probably I should have ran it through in this direction, and it would have been easier to get through. Being that long across, it makes it a little bit harder to get through. Okay, so let's put this away. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our card together. I'm using gray granite for my card base, and it is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then my next layer is going to be Petal Pink and then Whisper White, and it's 4 by 5 1/4, and my Whisper White is 3 3/4 by 5. So let's go ahead and glue this together. Okay, so this little piece is about 2 inches by right around 4 1/4, I think. And of course, all of these dimensions, measurements, supplies, everything will be listed on my blog, which is up at the top of the page. You'll see mypaperconnection.com. Okay, before I put my flower together, I'm actually going to do a little bit of sponging. And I'm going to use a sponge dauber and Petal Pink. And I'm just going to kind of go around where these areas are right in here and just kind of just sponge around those areas. I am going to go up a little bit on this one because I would like it to be seen a little bit up there at the top. But I definitely want it to be seen down here at the bottom where the crease is at. And I'm going to do it on all of them in that same area. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to start putting it together. And you're going to start with your smallest one and then just graduate up. And you see the hole that's right in here? You're just going to slip that down inside of that hole like that. And when you turn it over, you can see that the bottoms of them match. Okay, so you just line those bottoms up down there. What I like to do is to put just a little bit of glue in there and then just press it together because I want it to stick together. Because we're going to take this part then and we're going to slip it down inside of this one, like so. Make sure it doesn't get caught back there. And then you're going to pull it down right about in here. And you're going to do the same. You're going to add a little bit of glue and then just kind of pinch it together. Now you can end up adding some dimensionals and that will really make it look nice too. What I should have done before I did that was to just kind of break the fibers a little bit right in here like this. It's not too late. I can still separate them and do it a little bit. I don't want to do too much on that smallest piece because it's got tiny little pieces there that might end up coming off and I don't want that to happen. So I'll hold it and just kind of bring it forward like that. Okay. So then you're going to take this piece and you're going to slip it down inside of the larger piece and then you're going to take it down and make sure that it matches down in here as well. Right about like that. Just add a little bit of glue right there. Pinch it together. Okay. Now you can come in like right in here and you can take a mini glue dot and just kind of put it right in here like this. It's probably easier to do before you put it together, but I don't know. I just kind of like to see what I'm doing. Just peel that little piece off. And then it will give you a little bit of dimension there. See? See how that kind of pops up there? You don't want to do too much, but you do want a little bit of dimension there. I might put one more right here. Just one right in here to fit right on top of there. Then there's one last little piece, and it's, if you've watched my videos, you know I can't tell if it's the stamen or the pistil, and I've looked it up and I forget every time. But this cute little yellow thing where the pollen stays at, we're going to stick it right down in here like that. Okay, isn't that pretty? Okay, so let's do our leaves now. Okay, so you're going to put just a little bit of glue on the outline of the leaf, and then you're going to line it up. Okay, like that. You don't want to do too much. Same here. And I actually, if you'll notice, it shifted and it cut off a little bit right there. Nobody's going to know. So I'm not going to worry about redoing it. We're going to start to put it together, but before I do, I'm going to bring in my gray granite ink and my little piece of petal pink paper. I'm going to stamp happy birthday like that. I think I want it to be a little darker, so let me see if I can get that inked up a little bit better and just do it right back here. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I'm going to bring in my little mini trimmer because I just used a scrap. And then I'm just going to trim that off like that. And then trim it like that. Okay, so let's put it all together now. All right, so I'm going to use large dimensionals, and I'm going to put them right down here in the bottom. And I'm going to just put just a little bit of glue up here in the top. Remember, I have dimensionals in here already, and I don't really want to pop that up on top of dimensionals. So I'm going to just put it on here like that. Then I'm going to put one dimensional on the center back here, kind of further up. And I'm just going to tuck it right in there like that. Going to do the same for this one. Stick it right there in the center. And then tuck it in like that. And then we'll put some dimensionals on our sentiment. And the very last thing I'm going to do is to bring in some pretty little rhinestones, and I think I'm going to use these little white ones and just put them right down here, right across the bottom. And that's got my card finished. How pretty is that? It's such an easy card to make. I mean, once you figure out how to assemble this and put this all together, it really is an easy card to make, and it's so elegant and so pretty. Okay, well that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you'll be inspired to create some prized peony flowers of your own. If you have not already done so, today would be a great day to hit subscribe and ring that bell so you'll get notice whenever I have future videos coming out. All right, thank you. I hope you have a great day. Bye.